Listen, man. You get tired of a woman. You get tired of her. She thinks that all she got to do is cook clean and be pretty. But they need to know that we get tired of them. Y'all are tiresome. Y'all are tiresome. All y'all do is complain, nag, complain and nag. You're never satisfied. You're never satisfied. You're never satisfied. And somebody just needs to actually say it. You guys are never satisfied. You want, you want, you want, you want, you want. That's it. Then when you can't get your way, then you pout, then you cry. Then you complain. You want the house on the hill with the picket fence. Once you get it, it still is not enough. When is it going to be enough? What does a man have to do for it to be enough? When is enough enough? When is it? When is enough enough? You guys want us to pay all your bills. You want us to keep your hair did. You want us to keep your nails did. You want us to be in the kids' life. You want us to help you with the kids. You want help, 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 help. When is enough enough? Don't you think men get tired of hearing y'all yap about stuff that we already do? We don't need you to tell us to pay the bills. It's already in us. But you can't force us to do it. You can't force us to be who you want us to be. Because there are certain traits that men have, there are certain traits that women have. And it's almost like you can't tell a woman not to be feminine. She's going to be feminine because it's in her essence. So you trying to dictate to us to pay all your bills and, oh, if I'm going to give you some type of access to me, then you got to do this X, Y, and Z. For what? What qualifies you to be a good woman? What makes you a good woman? What makes you a good woman? Men are tired. We're tired of y'all nagging. We're tired of y'all complaining. We put stuff on our back. Just imagine how we feel sometimes. Just imagine that. Then you're wondering why men do what they do. We get tired. We're tired of y'all with the yapping. Shut up. Be quiet. Listen sometimes. It's not all about you. It's not all about what you want. Sometimes the man is stressed being out here in this world, and especially the man that is taking care of his family. He don't need your stress. He's already stressed enough. He got your problems on his back. He got his kids' problems on his back. He got his own problems on his back. He's carrying all of that weight. He don't need you to add more stress to him. Be his helpmeet. You can't be his leader. You can't lead him. You don't know how to lead. And paying bills does not make you a leader. I hear it all the time. Women talking about, oh, since I pay this bill and I pay my own bills, I'm some type. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because you do not know how to lead. And a prime example that you do not know how to lead, because one of the most important things there is on this earth that God gives man and woman, a child. You lead in that department, and look how messed up these children's lives are because you want to keep their father out of their lives. You're the one that's leading it. That's how you know you cannot lead. Because you rather go by your emotions and keep the child's father out because he's with somebody else. Who cares? It's not about you, and it's not about him neither. It's about that child. See, that's a big difference between baby mama, baby daddy, and parents. It's a big difference. Baby mama, baby daddy drama, that's fighting and busting windows and you ain't gonna see your child. That's baby mama type stuff. Grow up. But men get tired. We get tired. We're tired of y'all complaining about nothing. You're never satisfied. Never satisfied. Never. You want one hairstyle today. Next week, you want a whole totally different hairstyle. You want this. You want this. You got a closet full of shoes. You got a closet full of this. You got a closet full of clothes. And don't even wear the clothes, but you just want it. Because you seen something new on TikTok. You just want it. I ain't even want what you got in there yet. Men get tired. We get tired. And then as soon as something go wrong in the relationship, everybody runs to the woman aid. And half of the time, she's the whole reason why they going through what they going through. But nobody want to check on the man. See, we're taught growing up as young men, as boys, that we always got to be strong. Got to be, quit that crying. How you going to tell somebody to quit crying? What am I being so strong for? When is it okay for a man to be vulnerable? When is it okay? We have to deal with so much in this world. We have to deal with so much in this world. And then even on social media, you have men out there still saying, oh, man up, man up. Oh, it's funny because a man is in his feelings because his girl done slept with his best friend. Or somebody cheating on him. He's supposed to just suck it up. That's the dumbest thing ever. Like, we're not supposed to have no type of emotions. And if we do have some type of emotions, we ain't manly. So you tell me, Jesus, he can weep, but we can't? And he got more power than all of us put together. He's our king. He's our savior. And he can cry. But you tell me, as a human, man, I can't cry. Or crying is a sign of weakness. To who? And it's better for me, or it's better for that man to get that crying out of him before he kill you and everybody in the house. It's best for him to release it. So while he's trying to hold it in, that's why you have so many of these people, they'll kill the wife, kill the kids, then kill themselves because they are not allowed to release it. There's nothing wrong with releasing it. Release it. I don't care what nobody say. I'm tired of this narrative that proclaims that men are supposed to be this. Oh, we just have to be strong. We can't be emotional. Are y'all crazy? Are you crazy? Who wants to walk around with all that on their shoulders? Especially the man that is actually taking care of his family. Man, let it out. If you got to go in the, man, listen, let it out. Because we're tired. Men are tired. We're tired. We're stressed out every day. We can't see our kids. We got women thinking, oh, in order to be a man, you got to pay all my bills. Is you crazy? Why am I paying all your bills? And I know where it actually comes from. Because you think, a woman think, just because they got a vagina. And men want their vagina. See, they didn't figure something out. But men, we are the ones that need to step up and realize this thing. We need to realize it. We got just as much power as they do, if not more. But what has happened is we have downed ourselves. We have lowered our standards so low to accept anything based on some vagina that ain't worth diddly squat. It's not worth nothing. It's worth no more than what you got. It's worth no more than what you got. Both are the same. But just women think in their head because they see it in their inbox. They see it at the gas station. They see it at Walmart. They see it when they're just out. Men always trying to holler. Always trying to holler. Always trying to holler. So they got it in their head. Oh, I can get any man I want. I can do whatever I want to do. So therefore, since I can do that, and I know that men want that, so in order for you to get it, you're going to have to pay my bills. Or this is my stipulations on getting this. And half the time it ain't worth 50 cents. But we can't control our sex drive. That's the key. That's the key. Controlling your sex drive. That's the key. But see, we can't do that. And I get it. I'm a man. I understand those feelings. I understand it. But you can't allow those feelings to allow somebody else to make a fool out of you. If you girlfriend and boyfriend, don't pay nobody bills. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how bad you want her or want it from her. Don't pay nobody bills. You're not married. You're single. Relationships don't mean nothing but two people having intercourse. And they're going to do whatever they need to do so that person will not go out there and have intercourse with nobody else. That's all it is. I don't want you to go out there messing with nobody else. I want it to be mine. So I'm going to do all this stuff. I'm going to move you in my house. I'm going to pay all your bills. I'm going to do all this. I'm going to do all this on the grounds of I don't want you to go out there sleep with nobody else. That's the main thing. Why do you think when somebody go cheat, per se, that ends the relationship? Because you went out there and you broke the agreement. You weren't supposed to go out there and be fooling with nobody else. Because I'm doing all this to keep that to me. It's all about fornication. It's sex. That's it. It's two people together that are sexually attracted to each other and don't want nobody else to have that. So I'm going to do these things. And if you step outside and do it with anybody else, we're going to have problems. We call it relationships. I'm in a relationship. No, you're not. You're single. You're single. We have to be straight up and we have to be real. You're single. There's only single and married. If you're single, you're fornicating. If you're married and you step outside of your marriage, you are committing adultery. That's all it is. Because if you took sex away from a relationship, what would it be? What would it be? And then you wonder why after you done had a person or been with a person for so long, and then all those feelings fade. All those feelings fade. Prime example, when Nia Long, when her boyfriend left her, the internet went crazy. Man, how can you leave this fine woman? She's so fine. How can you leave her? Leave her. You know how he can leave her? Because he done been with her so long, he don't see what you see no more. That's how he can leave her. You don't have to deal with the ignorance. You don't know what went on. That man probably tired of dealing with that. And all we see is, oh, she fine. Why would he leave her? Why would he leave her? Why would he leave her? Because fine wears off. I don't care how fine you are. It wears off. It wears off. I don't care how big her booty is, how pretty she is. It wears off. That stuff wears off. So, fellas, I'm with you. I know you're tired. We get tired. And we're told that we got to keep on keeping on. We can't show any emotions, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Be who you are. Don't worry about what the world say and how the world feel about you being you. Be you. You have to be you. Don't worry about what the world's saying. Be you. And be the best you that you can be. And always be yourself. Always be yourself. Always. Always be yourself. Don't try to follow behind nobody. But women, we're tired. I might not be speaking for all men, but I'm speaking for some. And men, we need to step up. It ain't just women. We need to step up. Because we got more power. We're the head. We're the head. Not just in the household, in the world. We are the head. God made it that way. And paying bills don't make you the head. It's not a man's responsibility to pay all the bills. It's his responsibility to make sure all the bills are paid. Let me say that again. It's not a man's responsibility to pay all the bills. It's his responsibility to make sure all the bills are paid. Make sure that every issue from his wife, from his daughter, from his sons, every issue is handled, is solved. Everything in his household is running in order. He has to make the decisions for his family. The big decisions. That's the role of a man. We have to make the decisions. We can't make the decisions based on emotions. A man role, again, his role is not to pay all of the bills. That's not his role, but that's in his essence. If we could be millionaires, of course, that's what we gonna do. We gonna pay all the bills. We gonna do it because it's in our essence. You don't have to tell us to pay the bills. That's what we're gonna do regardless, but some of us can't. That's where you supposed to fall in it. But women will call it, oh, I'm not trying to raise no man. It's not about raising a man. Get out of all these worldly ways and this worldly thinking. It's not about raising a man. It's helping him with his ideas. If he want to go back to school, or if he want to start a business, help him. But I'm also talking about marriage too. Now this boyfriend and girlfriend stuff now, I mean, you just get what you get. Because you can want your bills paid all day long. That man ain't your husband. And fellas, she ain't your wife. All y'all doing is exchanging bodily fluids. That's all y'all doing. Playing house. Because it doesn't matter what the world say, you got to be married before God. That is where it counts. No such thing as no common law marriage and all that ignorance. You're still fornicating. You're still shacking up. We just have to call it what it is. It is what it is. But you have to build that man. Not build him like he a child and you trying to build him up like K. Michelle say, you can't raise a man. I'm not saying that. I'm saying meet him in his dreams. Meet him there. When he give you his dreams, meet him there. Meet him there. That's what you do. If you want this man to pay your bills, you help him get to the point where he can pay the bills, not your bills, the bills. When y'all become one. Because it's in our essence already. And regardless of how anybody feels, male or female, your role is your role. You're going to fall into your role regardless. You can sit here, you can say, oh, I want men to pay all my bills, or I want all of this. I want all of this. Once you're married, you're going to fall right in the role. Out of all that fuss and out of all that fight, out of all them videos, after all that what you have said about this man, and I want men to do it. Once you are in a marriage, there's a husband role, there's a wife role, there's a kid's role. They fall in place every time because you know why? This is the way God has ordained it. I mean, you can feel how you want to feel, but it's not going to take away the fact. Everybody has an opinion. Maybe this is just my opinion. But we have to do better, men. It's time for us to stand up. It's time for us to stand up. It's really time for us to stand up. We have the LGBTQ. They have their community. They have their rights. Women have their rights. Everybody has rights except the man. We don't have no rights. We don't have the rights to our own children. We don't have the rights to absolutely nothing. But we do everything. But we have no rights. None. And we're the head. So all of this talk about child support and all these things like it's us. Stand up. What's the point of the Million Man March? I don't even know no more. It's just a bunch of men walking about civil rights because we free. But we sit around and we let everybody play in our face, men. Everybody plays in our face, men. And the crazy part about it is we play in our own face too. We hate out our own brother. We kick our own brother when he down. We our own worst enemy. When are we going to stand up? When are we going to do better? So while we're trying to teach our young men to be strong and to be don't show no emotions, why we can't teach them to stand up for what they believe in. Why are we being outplayed by everybody? Men, even our women, is outplaying us. If they can stand up and get women rights, if LGBTQ can stand up and get rights, why we can't get rights? We're the head. We are the head. It's us. Get your mind off vagina. Do you not know the minute that men grab a hold of their of that sex, of that lust, and put it in its place, all this pay my bills, all this stuff will vanish. Do you not know the power that you have? And you tell me your power is only based on some vagina? What other power does she have? And I'm not trying to knock women. I'm talking to my brothers. Because they need to know the truth. It's the vagina. Get control over it. It has no power. No more than what you give it. And they use it. And they've been using it. That's why they say pay all my bills. Go check their DMs. Go check them. They think in their head, oh, all men want it. That's all they want. That's the narrative that they have painted for a man. All we want is them. Well, that what is between their legs. Cut it. Cut it. Are we that foolish? Cut it. What else do they have? You have more power than what you think you do. You don't give up your power for no tail. Because both are 50-50. Male and female objects. I can't say what I want to say, but you know what I'm saying, objects. They are the same. Neither one is higher than the other. They are the same. They carry the same weight. Believe me, they carry the same weight. They got just as much power together. Both of them. Because one needs the other. Not just one just need this one and that one don't need it. No. But that's where all this stuff comes from. A man can't take me to this restaurant. He gotta do this. It's the vagina. Because I got a vagina. Because check my DMs. Check my DMs. You ain't gotta give it to me. I got plenty of men out there that'll give it to me. Check my DMs. Because they know men wanna do the do. But so do they. But they don't have to because check their DMs. So we give them that authority to tell us, in order for you to get what you want from me, pay my bills. Don't take me here. Take me there. But ask them what they want to eat. Don't you got to decide half the time? Who's the leader and who's the follower? We have dropped the ball, man. We have dropped the ball. We have dropped the ball. And it's time for us to pick this ball up, man. And we need to run this ball back the other way. All right, y'all. Peace.